do a recap. Last time you guys talked to Az Morrigan, and he, told you he'd be able to help you guys get info on Timo to try and get him off your back or whatever, however you decide to deal with him. In return, he wants you to go after a smuggler named Fando Bit, who stiffed him on a job and, took his shit and ran. Who also, as you found out, broke into an Imperial governor's mansion and killed 2 of his slaves. So he's also wanted by the Empire. Because, pissing off a governor is probably not a good idea.
So in short, we're hunting it. We're hunting one of the biggest idiots right now that's wanted in the galaxy.
So first thing we're going to do is, while you're traveling, we're going to count this as rest time, which is why I put everybody's strain back to max, and I healed one of Gro's wounds. But Mundus needs to make a resilience check to see if he can recover from his critical injury.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, you do have a point in resilience. This should actually be easy because you got like one of the weakest type of injuries possible. So you're rolling a yellow and 2 greens against 1 purple.
Come on, you gotta fight against that boo-boo. Come on.
Say that again.
A yellow and 2 greens against 1 purple.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
There you go.
Sorry,
Those are success symbols.
Okay.
I didn't see shit.
I don't. Oh dear.
God damn it.
What?
I just said I didn't see anything.
Oh. So you might not be in. You might have typed the channel name in wrong.
Oh god damn it!
It's not worth getting mad.
It's just a game.
Yep.
There. No, I see it.
Oh, so you see the dice roll now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you were.
Here we go.
Probably Dad typed in the channel name wrong then, right?
Bye.
Yeah.
See, everything's
Alright.
good. Everything's good then.
All right. So the question is, we've got that taken care of. Is there anything character-wise you guys want to do before you arrive at the destination?
You said there's like we left that last, or we were leaving that last place because there was really nothing else to.
Yeah, you're heading towards Lothal to track down this smuggler, and all of you except for Gro and Mundus have kind of gotten disguises to make yourselves look like anonymous bounty hunters.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, we're technically bounties. I'm technically the main bounty hunter in this.
You are,
duo,
but the other Mr. Beard and Shola have reasons that they don't want to be recognized by the Empire.
And I think Claylix just wanted to dress up for the hell of it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like
I want to look like a badass.
There you go.
Well, it's part of like my character that I don't want to spoil yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you want to have any character interactions of any kind, you don't have to. I'm just giving you the opportunity to role play if you want to.
Hashtag toolbox.
Well, I would say first of all, I assume that Mundus and Gorua would have a moment up in the front. I assume at some point.
Yeah, because you're piloting the ship.
And Mundus has always at least been backup, if nothing else, for the last however long we've been together, a couple months at least.
You don't have an official co-pilot because I don't think anyone else.
Well, no,
really...
I remember I put a point in piloting for
space or planetary.
Oh, space. Never mind. I thought.
Yeah, you have a point. You have a point in planetary piloting, which would be for land vehicles and
Right.
On the ground, you're my driver.
So, if I did want to put a point in space piloting, how much would that be? 5 or 10?
That would be
5.
that'd be 5. But I'm just
Yeah,
you don't really need to worry about it right now.
All right. It wouldn't hurt. It probably wouldn't hurt in the future to have a co-pilot just in case.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it doesn't necessarily have to be you, and depending on how things turn out, it doesn't even necessarily have to be a player.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Pending.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough.
All right.
All right. Let's continue.
Yeah, I would just be like cleaning my guns and just going about my normal day business around the ship.
I think I would just lock myself in my room and just contemplate on everything that's happened so far.
Maybe do some meditation.
Yeah, probably.
I was gonna say that too, like meditations. But anyways, I would probably just be making sure everything's good for the trip.
Mm-hmm. So, Grow and Mundus in the front.
Yeah.
If there.
I missed that.
Oh yeah. Did you guys ever come up with a name for the ship?
No, I haven't come up with anything definite.
I'm still perfectly fine with the name. Great
frame, yeah.
But we may want to change it though because of
we still want to change it because that means that this is very obviously a stolen ship because someone else named it.
Yeah.
So eventually
probably
we will
lots of
change
it. We definitely need to change this eventually here.
All right.
How about the Rancor? I don't know.
I was tempted, but that's a little on the nose.
The Sarlacc ship.
We'll work on the name.
We'll contemplate
we'll
it still.
We'll try to think of a name for before the next session.
Yep,
All
sounds good.
All right. Okay, so
But
some time passes. Everybody's properly rested as you exit hyperspace.
I thought we were going to have a moment in the cockpit. For like the third time now.
Well, Kevin talked about co-piloting and then just kind of seemed to be like, yeah, we're moving on from that.
Yeah,
so.
okay. No, I meant moving on from that conversation.
Okay, then
God damn
right,
it.
you let everybody else hijack what was going on and you never said anything.
Sorry.
So,
Okay.
in short, just as Mundus is probably just usually hanging out in the cockpit as usual, just kind of watching as Gro's just keeping track of where we're going. He just kind of starts sparking up a little light conversation, like, "So, Jedi, huh?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What does that mean again?
I'm leaning back with my feet on the control panel. Don't get mad. I'm not hitting the poor controls.
That was more of a. So, do you think the Jedi can help us out? Kind of a question.
Well, kind of depends on the situation. I mean, do we even know if she's a full Jedi or is she a Padawan or what?
Not really.
Maybe the best idea is see how this mission turns out. Maybe we can at least that might actually tell us fully on who can we trust and who should we be asking for help. And to be fair, we haven't even been with these guys for a full day yet. Well, again, it's kind of I lose track of time.
I think at this point, it'd probably be roughly a full day at least.
To be fair, Trandoshians do have a hard time getting along with other species for good reasons.
Yeah, that's basically all he wanted to kind of get to. Is like, do you think the Jedi can help? And the obvious answer is, well, how trained do you think they are? I'm like,
yeah, pretty much.
That's a really good question. If they even really are Jedi.
I mean, it's possible even if she was a Padawan, she could help, but how much does she know? That's the better question.
Does she even know how to pilot a ship? Kind of look back forward again.
we both look back in the hallway, where she might be.
You all of a sudden hear this. No.
Both me and the Wookiee just stare at each other as like, I don't think so.
All of a sudden you hear this. I can sense you talking.
I can sense you thinking.
I look at the Wookiee. You ever get that strange feeling that somebody's looking at you, but from a different plane?
Think something's trying to break into our world.
Also, the ship just got a lot colder for some reason.
Oh, it's the ice cube maker. We finally got it working. I said not the big ones.
Oh my god.
That's
hilarious.
Should we
Sorry,
stop there?
sorry,
Oh,
I
wait,
went dead
yeah.
silent, but I was trying to find something real
That's
quick.
fine.
while
No,
you-
no,
I was
no.
listening,
No,
but
you're
I was
fine.
trying to
Just-
find something.
No, it was a good. If anything, it's a good role play scene.
Yeah.
If anything, I think Shola is going to come out of her room
Okay.
and walk over to Mr. Beard.
Oh boy,
Here we
Yeah,
Okay.
this should be good.
and she's just going to go, I'm sure you have questions as much as I have questions, but I feel we should talk about it later.
I agree. I think that we should talk about you possibly being a Jedi.
I'm not a Jedi.
Well, you obviously have potential to be a Jedi, so that's good.
Oh.
Not everyone makes it to become a Jedi.
Well, I got faith in you that you will become a Jedi, and I will make sure that you become a Jedi. How?
And she just kind of sighs and kind of walks away. Like there's something she's not saying.
And
Alright.
end scene.
You had to. I'm not gonna say you ruined the moment, but.
No, just made this stage play.
Let's see.
And our GM is busy trying to figure out something.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, hey, it's
Oh.
good.
Oh, okay.
Planet.
That's true.
Ah.
We're getting good role play, which is always
We're
good.
getting good
Yeah.
role playing
Yeah.
while I'm just setting up visual aids to have down
Yeah.
below.
If anything, take this as a good practice for layer sessions when we actually have a longer session again, proper.
Because
Yeah.
I basically I have put up an image of what the planet looks like and the capital city, which is
Right.
actually called Capital City. It's really I kind of want to slap whoever was lazy enough to come up with that name, but
Wow.
they were just thinking we wanted to make it easy for the kids.
See, something for as simple as City Heroes, I can leave that be, but not for something like Star Wars.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just lazy.
the thing is there are better named towns on the planet than the capital city. It's just that the capital is actually called Capital City because there's a slum where people that were displaced by the Tarkin Doctrine live, and it's called Tarkin Town because it's actually got like a reason why it's called
Reason.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cool.
But
Capital
Okay,
City,
so-
the city where everyone groans when they first hear the name of it.
you exit hyperspace and are approaching the planet, and you can see there's a few star destroyers around the planet.
That's not good.
As you approach, you're
Yeah.
immediately hailed by one of the star destroyers. It says, "Attention to the unidentified Lorinar E9 scout ship. This is fuck.
Sorry.
This planet is under Imperial blockade. Please state your business.
Basically on the intercom, and that's short for Garua, licensed bounty hunter here on official business. And slow down the ship, it'll allow them time to check us in.
Well, you have to. If you kept going full speed, they would have shot us.
Yeah, and you're actually on a holocall with them, so you actually can see the.
So you see them like clicking on the data pad.
You see, and there's. I'm assuming most of you, aside from Gro and Mundus, are just in the back where no one can really see them.
Yeah. It's just us. It's just us two up there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The officer raises an eyebrow and says, "Wookiee bounty hunter," and he starts.
What?
He starts looking at something on his computer on his end, and he turns around and looks like he's asking for someone to give him some assistance.
What? What?
He's confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, can someone explain this to me?
You see another agent walk up that has some pretty epic sideburns.
Yeah. Wait, I should take a picture of my brother and I'll just post it on here and you'll see what
it says. Well, I think Kevin and Mike know who this character is.
I do.
Yeah.
But he says
what he said sideburns.
He says He says, "What's the problem?" He goes, "This Wookiee's claiming to be a bounty hunter. All the information looks correct, and he says, if all the information looks correct, why are you bothering me? I don't care that he's a Wookiee."
Oh man!
I could totally see him be doing this in the show.
He goes, "I have worse things to worry about than you being surprised that there's a Wookiee bounty hunter." He looks at Gro and says, "Welcome to Lothal, bounty hunter. You're free to go about your business here, but keep in mind that due to the current blockade and what's the word?
Imperial occupation.
It's something like that. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
Due to an issue with dissidents on the planet, all weapons are currently forbidden for sale on the planet.
Should not be a problem. Thank you very much for your time.
Martial law. That's the word I was. That was the
martial law.
That's what I was looking for. I really hate that I screwed that up.
No, to be fair,
now that's just imagine the guy on the hologram just going martial law. Dunk.
I don't blame you, because to be fair, if I had watched the series again recently, I probably would. That word would have been in my head. Otherwise, I would have helped you there.
Yeah, I didn't write down all everything he was supposed to say, so I kind of flubbed that. All right, so you land in the spaceport, and you're greeted by some stormtroopers as you exit the ship, but they more or less just let you pass because you just look like a group of 5 bounty hunters to them.
Yep, nothing to see here. Couple bounty hunters. We're here on official business, and we're looking for our party.
Yep.
Not selling weapons, not buying weapons. We are ready to rock.
Yeah. So you enter the city, and you got like a few options. You can either go around trying questioning people. You can head to the local cantina, or try to search for other local shops. But as you're exiting the spaceport, you just happen to witness some stormtroopers that are knocking over a food cart that was being pushed by a Mon Calamari farmer who, in response, yells, "My cabbages!"
Yes, I knew you were gonna go with that joke.
Besides the joke, I mean, are you trying to get our attention to this situation?
I was just making you aware of how some of the people are being treated here at the moment.
Right.
Gotcha.
I think it's best we just keep walking.
Yep.
Yeah,
Best not to get involved in the Empire's business, and they're apparently making them end their business.
Totally.
Though, considering our past bounties, I would probably suggest we head to the cantina, see if we can get any information.
That's actually what I was suggesting too.
I was
gonna
thinking.
say cantina.
Yeah, we're all thinking the same thing. I think.
And as,
Cantina!
so as you walk away from the scene and continue further into the city, in the background you hear the Mon Calamari yell, "This is a bunch of crap!"
Oh, nice.
God damn it!
Your taste buds can't handle that. I screwed it up.
I will laugh if that's what he said. He just tries to say it. He just tries to say it so loud, and he just like quiets down. He's like,
Screwed it up.
Sure, you press us in the name of the Empire, but can you see why kids love the taste of Admiral Akbaros?
Your taste buds can't handle flavor of the buns of that.
I think you just created a new meme.
No, there is already a meme of an Admiral Akbar cereal.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it.
That was
a
Robot
robot
Chicken, yeah.
Yeah, but so we go to canteen.
Yeah.
Can we?
It's not a trap!
If I remember correctly, the cantina is run by an Athorian, I think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Can I ask a question though? Do stormtroopers just leave the guy alone after they just totally trash his
Cabbages.
They roughed him up a bit and then wandered off.
Can I buy him a drink at least or something?
This wasn't really near the cantina.
This wasn't near the cantina. This is like just
as
getting
you were
out
coming out of the
spaceport.
space.
Out of the spaceport.
Okay.
Yeah, spaceport.
Oh, shoot. I don't know. Next time.
Maybe if we
Next
catch
time,
them later.
So Sci tells me we're gonna be running away later.
We come back.
That all depends.
Indeed.
Yeah, so you ask for directions to the local cantina, and you head there. It takes you about 15 minutes to walk there. And as you're arriving at the cantina, you see two stormtroopers walking out of the place, and you hear them talking about the fact that it's really hard to get anyone to help them deal with any situations involving dissidents because of the fact that nobody's really happy with what's going on right now.
Gee, I wonder why. Slowly enter.
All right, so
I wouldn't be surprised the stormtroopers don't even know what your party is saying.
so you enter as. Junix already pointed out that the bartender's an Ethorian.
Yeah, Thorian, yeah.
There's a
if I remember correctly, there's like this device that allows them to speak basic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a TV in the background that's displaying news stories, including one about rogue protocol droids that keep randomly causing trouble and having to be dismantled.
That's odd.
And
Seems like everywhere we go, there's some sort of droid issue. I don't know.
Yep.
there's maybe 12 people in the cantina aside from the bartender.
It's pretty small.
Yeah, none of them really stick out to you that much.
Shall we go sit at the front of the bar?
Pretty much my thought was to just go up to the main bar, and start ordering drinks for the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to talk to the bartender privately. Wish me luck on this one, guys.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I ask him in a whisper after I get a drink, and I just go, are there crap, how am I gonna approach this? How is there a way to get market goods that can't be found in certain places?
He looks around like he's worried that somebody might be listening, and
I'm kind of whispering it. But...
Yeah, I know, but he's still, because of what you're asking him, and he's the bartender. He says, "You're not talking about weapons, are you?"
Oh no, not weapons.
He lets out a sigh of relief.
Wasn't much worse than weapons.
More like, say, I was told that one could find old relics here.
Relics? He looks around the bar, and he points at a man who's sitting in the corner of the bar. That's kind of wearing some raggedy clothing, and he has like a black cloak on. He goes,
oh no.
Everybody calls him Crazy Jim. He's
Really?
he's known for having a lot of odd objects that he tries to sell people. He's not really an official businessman, but he has a lot of weird stuff for sale sometimes.
Okay. For a second there, I thought you were gonna say like Darth Sidious or something. I was like, what the hell?
Yes,
I sell relics.
I've been on Lothal selling black market goods. Unlimited contraband. What the hell?
You want the object? Gotta pay me first. Where's your credits?
What? Hey, stranger. What are you selling?
What you buying? What you selling?
What happens when he doesn't like the price? So he just goes, no, no, no.
No.
This has gone on a weird tangent.
Anyways, I guess Crazy Jim. Alright.
Okay. Well,
I'm Crazy Jim. Hello.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, just real quick, I want to see if anybody else has anything that they want to do, because that way we're not just going straight with you the whole time.
Well, while that's happening, I guess I'll just ask the obvious question of the bartender if he knows the guy that we're looking for.
You ask him if he knows.
You did kept a picture, I hope.
Of who?
The bounty.
You
Yeah, the guy that we're looking for.
Yeah,
well, you know his name though, at least. So
right.
Alright.
I thought at least we, have a picture too. That's handy for the show.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could throw his token down on the.
Just pop up a little hologram.
Yeah, there you go.
A little
Put it on there so you
hologram.
can see what he looks like.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Be like, yeah, we're looking for this guy.
All right, Gro, do your thing.
Wait a minute. No.
You're asking.
That's quite as a Wookiee can ask.
Oh, you're asking what he.
Yeah.
If he knows where this guy is, or if he's been around.
Yeah.
He looks at you and goes, I know who he is, but I don't really recognize him, and you hear just some random guy that's like a few bar stools down, that's kind of hammered, goes, "Oh look, another group of bounty hunters working for the Empire. You can take your questions and shove them up your..." What was I saying again?
I look. I buy that guy another drink.
I finished for him. Derriere.
I buy that guy that just yelled another.
Get him another.
You get him another drink. He goes,
Yep.
He goes, "You can't bribe me. I know you guys working for the Empire, and they're ruining everything around here."
Not looking to bribe you.
What did Gross say?
Basically, I don't work just for the Empire.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that is true.
Because he's a bounty hunter. He works for whoever pays him. Rule number 1, money.
That is true.
Here comes the money.
He says, "Well, all I know is that guy pissed off the Empire, and that makes him #1 in my book."
Do you know where we can find him? We have some questions for you.
It was, man, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think how to word this like a crazy drunk guy would, because I've been trying to actually act in character. He goes, I seen him down by the docks a couple times, looking at ships. But other than that, I haven't seen him.
Okay.
Basically, just keep more or less just a comment to himself and just get to, finishes his drink.
Actually, I'm gonna delete the icon off there. You guys know what he looks like now, so
Yeah.
A hooded cloak figure
With a gun.
with a big gun.
And I'm gonna I said docks. I kind of screwed that up. It's like, I'm so used to
Starport?
freaking. I'm so used to thinking of like D&D. I meant to say like shipyard.
Or
Okay,
shipyard.
gotcha.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
So we're gonna go have a nice little stroll through the shipyard and see who we see.
Yep.
Just old casual like.
All right, so
Just all.
you guys have figured out what you're planning on doing. So let's switch back to Shola, who is approaching Crazy Jim.
Because he's crazy.
Easy taxi.
Oh.
You have to be this crazy for these prices.
Annie.
Andy.
Wait, he's not a Toydarian.
Let's not derail this even more than we don't.
Anyways, yes.
As he notices Shola's walking towards him, and he finishes his drink and says, "You have to be crazy to be walking towards Crazy Jim."
Oh boy. Yeah, he's crazy.
I can't think of anything else to say, so I'm gonna say that. Well, maybe I am a for the prices you're selling.
I can't laugh anymore.
You broke your laugh box.
Yeah.
Fuck my Wookiee.
Oh my goodness.
Damn
Okay.
you!
So you're what do you say to him?
I hear you're a man that sells things.
He goes, let's see. Because let's see, you're gonna, due to the fact that he's actually like selling illegal shit. I'm gonna need to have you make some kind of check to actually get him to
Negotiation or charm?
to get him to actually, willingly admit to it and show you his goods. Oh wow. Wow, because that uses presence.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ooh no.
Oh yeah.
No, that was so funny because we said it at the exact same time.
Okay, one yellow die and one blue die against one purple die.
All right, one yellow, one blue, one purple. Wish me luck, guys.
All dice
what?
against the wall.
Wow.
I've never seen that one happen before.
Yeah, I have
So-
not
yeah.
either. Wow.
So what happens exactly?
Well,
nothing.
You know what? Because it's not technically a failure. I'm just gonna count it as a success.
Oh, okay.
You could just make him just re-roll again.
You don't usually make rolls on the same thing more than once because it's kind of you're not supposed to be able to keep trying after you fail.
I know.
But he says, "Yes, I am. I could show you my wares if you're willing to walk a few blocks to my pad."
That doesn't sound suggestive.
Why does it
His
sound like
his love pad.
why does it sound like a sexual advance?
By the way, it's got tin wood roof. It's rusted.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
and it's like, I guess she'll go along. Yeah.
Yeah. The question is, you just gotta decide whether you're gonna ask everybody else to come with you before you head over to the shipyards.
I guess I'll take one of them with me. Probably one of the more useful ones. Probably either she doesn't sure about Mr. Beard yet, so it'll either be Mundus or Grow. Ask us. No, I think she'll bring Mundus because Brock can handle him freak himself. Look at that guy, dude.
So you're gonna ask Mundus to go with you. Oh, Mundus, what's your response to that?
Well, you could roleplay it.
Okay. Mundus, would you be a deer and come with me?
Grow slowly raises his head and slowly turns.
We should be a team. Come over here.
I take my drink, gulp it all down in one go. Okay, let's go.
All right, so Shola and Mundus are going with Crazy Jim to his house. Everybody else is heading towards the shipyard, correct?
I guess so.
We can at least scout it out and see if he's there. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
If you're less of us, it'll make us look a little less suspicious.
Yeah. And I
That's
think
true.
the assumption is that that Shola and Mundus will head towards there afterwards because
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
Mundus would know where we're headed.
Yeah, I do.
And
All right.
maybe we can come off another direction. You counter him, we could probably cut him off.
That's
that's only
possibility
if,
it
that's
goes
only if
into
they
that.
find him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to find
Okay.
him.
So we're gonna do because the guy's shop is closer, we'll deal with this first. So Shola and Mundus follow him to his you thought you were following him to a house, but you end up following him down a dark alley where he goes up to what you thought was like some sort of like power generator pushed up or up against the wall, but he just slides it aside to reveal a huge crack in the wall just to go through.
Oh, okay.
That's not a good sign.
A literal hole in the wall.
I better go in first.
You go in first, although for you it's a little bit of a tight squeeze getting
Squeeze.
through
Yeah.
compared to Crazy Jim and Shola.
Right.
And he's got you enter, and the place is filled with dim green lights because there's just glow sticks all over the place. Nothing that dangerous, but so everybody enters, and he goes, "So, what can I offer you? Weapons? Very badly damaged armor? Spice?" and while before you have a chance to respond, Shola notices in the corner that there's like a tiny table that has some old books on it, and what is very clearly a Jedi holocron.
Oh!
Okay, seriously, why do we keep repeating ourselves when we go? Jeez, are we in sync or something?
What do you...
We do have the fourth.
Shola, something caught your eye?
And I kind of whisper in his ear and don't look directly at it, but I just whisper what I saw, and it's like
My eyes widen.
Well, Mundus probably wouldn't know what a Jedi holocron is.
yeah, but it's like I just tell. Well, I'll probably explain it to him, but
Okay, let me phrase it. I raise one of my eyes. Basically, I'm doing the cockeye thing, and I'm like, "Is that important?"
it's
What? Oh,
I whisper back to him, or her. Is that important?
it's absolutely priceless.
And aside from that, like I said, he's got the other stuff in the room is basically just drugs, a vibro knife, a couple blaster pistols, and a suit of stormtrooper armor that has been so heavily perforated it would be absolutely useless to anyone wearing it.
Might make a good decoy. It might make a good decoy.
You want to die? Alright. There we go.
Oh, they got me in one of the holes. Oh, they got me in one of the holes again. This thing isn't helping.
Here, Nathan, wear this. Try this out.
All the obvious target spots are vulnerable. Ah!
I like to think there's like painted targets on the hole.
I would be surprised.
Well, so, and I whisper to Mundus, "How do we approach him about it?"
Well, if you try to hopefully get something super important for dirt cheap, you want to make sure you don't realize it's important.
He goes. He knows, you're kind of whispering back and forth in front of him, so he does say, would you like to invite me into this conversation? He picks up a death stick and starts smoking it.
Wait a
Want to
second.
buy
Death-
some death sticks? Oh my god!
You wouldn't have wanted to
Not
bring
there.
those onto this planet with you.
Yeah, not with the Imperial.
Mundus would.
Act like it's like some kind of night lamp or something, like a shiny bubble.
Yeah.
I'm basically giving my best advice in this type of situation.
Well, we would like to look at the couple of blasters, so forth. Is that a night lamp? And some that we do often come across step sticks. Are you a buyer of such? If we can find you.
I'm just changing the music real quick because I realized I still have the space music playing.
There we go.
Nice.
That might be too loud.
No, that's fine. No, that's good.
So you actually point at the holocron and ask if it's a lamp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not point. Well, I'm pointing at different things, though. I'm like pointing at this, that, and stuff, and telling him.
He looks around. He looks at the holocron and goes, "That thing? I thought it was just a fancy paperweight."
I could use a paperweight in books, but
He goes, "Those books do come from the ruins of a Jedi temple. Those I'm sure are worth lots of money. I don't know about that weird square thingy."
fine, I'll take the square thingy and a couple of blasters for my friend. And I just pat on Mundus.
He more or less wants 50 credits for the holocron.
Okay, I pay him.
And if you're really gonna buy blasters from him, those are actually more expensive than the holocron is, just to keep your cover.
Here, I had the credits for the holocron and take it.
He goes, "Oh, that's all you want?"
Changed my mind on the blasters. I think I'll stick with my rifle. But thanks.
Oh, I thought you guys were after fine goods, not paperweights, but okay.
We're proprietors of very weird things.
Okay, so
I nudged my claw foot against Shola, saying let's go before he gets any more suspicious.
Yeah,
or even more weirder.
Yeah.
Right. So you leave. Like, the books would have been valuable too, but they probably would have cost more money than you have.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, maybe we'll just have to come back here again in a future date.
And hope he hasn't been arrested by the Empire.
Yeah. I pull out the holocron out of my bag and just look at it for a minute before I hand it to Shola. Here.
Shola just hides it in her, like, in a secret place within her poncho and clothes.
Okay, so
even
I'm just gonna say real quick, even though Mundus paid him, I'm assuming Shola's gonna pay him back for it. So we should just
Shola's gonna pay
50 credits out of your credits.
All right. So I had it written down. So 640. So I'll be at 590.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
and we're still in the alley as we're walking, right?
Yeah, you're leaving.
So no one sees her.
No.
No. Okay, she's gonna slightly lift her mask and is like, "Thank you, you're a dear," and just kiss Mundus on the cheek.
I don't know if
it's just like it stands there.
You might, considering how tall he is, you might have had to like
tippy toe.
Yeah, tippy toe.
I was gonna say maybe like you put your hand on his shoulder, tell him to lean down for a second. And he's like, "What?"
Yeah.
You do that, and then Mundus just stands there going, "What just happened?"
just reptilian head jerks for a couple seconds, and then just like, what the hell? Okay.
But
if it makes you feel better, you can hold this over the Wookiee.
There you go.
I shake my head and just like other species make no sense to me.
Okay. So you guys arrive at the shipyard where ships are normally for sale. But there's a sign up that says closed indefinitely, and there's like 4 stormtroopers patrolling around the area.
So obviously he's not going to be here now unless he snuck in.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's the plot. We're going to actually we're just going to maybe get within view, just kind of look, nod, and then kind of leave. But then we're going to like trail behind the building if we can.
Alternatively, you could also ask the stormtroopers questions.
Nah.
No, I'm not gonna get close to a stormtrooper.
All right.
I
I already don't want to get Nathan close to them because he's going to get all fidgety.
Right. So you're looking around.
I'm sure Beer doesn't want to get near them either.
Right.
Yeah, no, personally, no.
You're trying to, well, technically, if you're not actually being stupid enough to try and get that close, the stormtroopers aren't really going to react because they're just going to assume you're sightseeing or something. But one thing you do notice from trying to look past them is one of the ships near the front does look like it's got had part of it blown open, like someone probably broke into it, but the damage doesn't look fresh.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay.
More reason to sneak in and have a look.
Nope.
Yeah, but who's gonna sneak in?
You are looking at the sneakiest carpet in the universe.
Play dead.
Flop.
Oh yeah, you're very sneaky.
And as you look away and then look back, I'm suddenly scooted 5 yards away.
All right, so you're going to try to sneak in while everybody else just kind of waits for you.
Well,
if I have to,
me personally, I wouldn't want to get close to the stormtroopers, no matter.
Well, I did have an idea on a possible lead, but I'm not there yet, so I can't give you the idea.
Yeah, we're still probably haven't caught up to them.
Well, I'll tell Mondes, and then I go, well, I was thinking, they didn't see me with the group. They saw me with Crazy Jim. So what if I were to play friendly with that guy who told us he doesn't know anything about him and see if he knows more than what he's telling? And you can follow him as we walk and try to win over his confidence. Did you hear any word I said?
Yeah, I heard what you were saying. I'm just gonna. You can do that, but I probably shouldn't say this. But out of character, he doesn't actually know anything else.
Oh, okay. So then
we've already
we're
got all
out
the
of lead.
information we can out of them.
We could assume that you went back and tried to talk to him before heading over, but there's nothing you got out of him.
Yeah.
Let's see. We were gonna look at. Let's see. Wookiee wants to, because I'm assuming Nathan isn't gonna try to sneak in because he doesn't have any stealth skills either.
If anything, I can leave the two of them together somewhere not too far away, and I can just sneak in on my own because I am the high stealth.
Yeah. They'll be within earshot if something goes wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex, you're still there, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, because you weren't really weighing in on what was going
you
on
were
at
not replying to anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. As we're setting this up, I'll definitely have my weapon ready just in case of stuff goes.
Okay, so you got. Okay, you're going to be making a stealth check. So you got 1 yellow, 2 green, and 1 blue because of your talent that you took, Stalker.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, let's raise that to 2 blues because it's nighttime right now, so it's also kind of dark, and you're a dark-furred Wookiee.
Perfect. Just slowly walk my hands stretched up in the air.
against 3 purples.
Ooh boy.
Ooh.
Because they're guards on guard duty, so they're still reasonably alert.
Roll. Woohoo!
Wow.
And you succeeded with advantage.
Woo!
So
go Wookiee.
So
a little kitty cat feet.
Very big kitty cat feet.
So not only you
walking in sideways.
You're walking past. You got past a couple of them relatively unnoticed, One of them almost looked at you, but you instinctively grabbed a rock off of the ground and chucked it in the other direction. So he reacted to the noise and
And
looked.
it's like this big ass rock.
Are we sure it's a rocket, not a
It's
freaking boulder?
I was about to say, so I threw a boulder.
Yep.
What the hell
Hey,
is
what's
that? And they both go marching over there, away from the door, and I'm like, perfect. And
Though
sneak in.
I am now imagining a Wookiee going on his tippy toes, going.
Yeah, the little Fred Flintstone tippy toe thing.
I think
Because we didn't end up playing Shadowrun. He also, when he built his Shadowrun character, because he was the only one that did, he made a troll that had the cat-like feet. So he made a stealthy big ass troll as well.
Awesome.
It was going to be amazing. I'll think I'll form with a Wookiee now.
I just picture every time the stormtroopers are looking around the other direction, there's a Wookiee who goes right behind the direction they were looking, doing backflips.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Mission Impossible music playing. Yeah.
So you get.
And as they look completely the other way, I just crouch down.
And the
Start
next
speaking
one,
again.
and the next one, you see a cardboard box walking behind them.
Cardboard box with tufts of hair sticking out.
And then so that stormtrooper goes, looks behind, it's like,
What was that noise?
he's like, it's just a box.
It was just a box, yeah.
It was just my imagination. Better get back to my post.
These are some huge rats out here.
Anyhow, so you get to like a tiny barricade that they have over it, but because you're a big ass Wookiee, you kind of just hop over it for relatively easily.
just not even hop, just one leg then the other.
Like it
and
would have been
continue
like
to scoot.
about like chest height on like an average sized human, but you're a Wookiee, so.
So just about the hips, yeah.
Okay, so you get inside, and the hole in the ship is big enough that you can easily get inside the ship. It's one of the freighter ships, so you're not sure what model it is in the dark due to the dark lighting. And you sneak inside and look around for a bit. Most stuff doesn't look out of place, but you can clearly see signs of there having been a fight in here, and you can tell from looking at the controls that somebody tried to jerry-rig it.
Someone's been trying to use this to get out of here.
Yeah, somebody it's very clear that somebody tried to steal it.
All right. Are there any compartments or doors or anything nearby this particular area? Just kind of curious in case someone might have been here just recently.
No, everything else looks there's a lot of dust in here aside from where you came in and leading up to the controls, so it's pretty obvious that no one's really been in most parts of the ship recently.
Okay. So it's quite possible that someone tried to jerry-rig this, and because of that, that's why the stormtroopers are outside.
Yeah, very possible. It's
All
possible that somebody got into a fight with a stormtrooper in here from some of the blaster marks in the ship.
So he tried to escape, but he fucked up. All right.
Most likely.
Sounds about
So
right.
with that being said, we don't need to worry about this spot, but we do need to still figure out where the hell he is. He's not leaving here, that's for sure.
And as you're coming back out, Shola and Mundus arrive and they basically just got to Mr. Beard and Nathan, and suddenly you notice that the stormtroopers are holding their hands against their helmet like they're talking on a communicator, and you see all four of them run off.
That's not a good sign.
That's not good. Did we see which way they ran?
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Gro just came out because they're not in his way, so he doesn't have to sneak out because they just
Sneak
ran
back, okay.
off.
I say that we kind of follow that.
All right.
Yeah, all of a sudden I peek my head out and it's like, wait, what the fuck? And then see everyone else.
Yeah, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, you follow the stormtroopers, and there's you get there and they're not the only stormtroopers there. There's 8 stormtroopers, and there's a black protocol droid that has gotten up on a makeshift podium that's holding a sign that has that altered version of the Separatist logo you saw before. And he's going, "The sins of the past shall not be forgotten. The Empire's day shall come. The Empire shall fall." The stormtroopers are yelling at him to shut up.
Wait, this could be a diversion.
And eventually, one of the stormtroopers gets fed up and shoots the droid in the head.
I'm gonna walk back to the ship.
Well, I was gonna say real quick. Everybody, make a We're gonna make a perception check.
All right. Perception.
There's
one
that's cunning. That's cunning. It's cunning plus your whatever skill you have in it. So
I have 1.
2.
I got nothing.
Cunning 2 plus perception, which is would boost up to 3.
that would make one of the dice be a yellow instead of a green. So it'd be a
So
yellow die
green.
and a green die.
Yeah.
I think most people only have 2 cunning and no skills in perception.
I have 1. I have 2. I have a point in perception, and I have 2.
And this is against what?
So both of you, both Mundus and Grow are rolling a yellow and a green. Everybody else is rolling 2 yellows against 1 purple.
Yeah, I got 2 perception.
So 1 yellow, 1 green, 1 purple.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Claylex has 2 in perception, so he gets 2 yellows.
Okay, so 2 yellows, 1
against 1 purple.
Yeah, 2 yellows, 1 green, and 1 purple.
No, just 2 yellows against 1 purple.
Okay. 2 yellows, 1 purple. Gotcha. Okay, not bad. What is it? 1 success, 1 advantage.
Right.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Everyone's getting. Oh my god! Everyone's getting successes and advantages.
So, everybody, because, one of you was, kind of stating that you might be thinking you need to go back to the ship
I literally called out this might be
before
the
doing
version.
before doing that you all kind of notice, like, over near an alley across from the plaza where you're currently standing, you notice there's kind of there's a black cloaked figure there, and you can't make out who or what he is, but you could have swore you saw a red glowing eye underneath his
Whole
hood.
belt.
Oh, hell,
that's him.
And so you're standing there staring at him, and the stormtroopers suddenly noticed him as well, and he looks suspicious. So they yell, they start yelling about whether or not he had anything to do with it, and he kind of dashes down the alley with
oh god.
What's the word? Superhuman-like speed.
Oh!
And the stormtroopers chase after him because they're assuming he had something to do with what just happened.
Oh,
we should go after it.
Yep.
Or
already gone by.
Are we behind the stormtroopers or ahead of them?
You're behind them because you just came out into the plaza as they were taking care of the droid.
Okay.
I think that was your smart move.
Faster.
So you're chasing them, and you're a little ways behind them, and you suddenly start hearing blaster fire going off, as well as the stormtroopers yelling in pain.
What kind of sounds is with the other guy using? Give us a description.
You don't really hear anything loud enough aside from the blaster fire.
Okay.
And things kind of die down right before you get there, And you get there, and you come around the corner to see what has happened, and pretty much all of the stormtroopers are down.
Uh-oh.
One of them is the only one that's still alive is leaning against the wall. The cloaked figure is standing there, but there's also another man here now.
Oh, jeez.
There's a man in black armor.
Oh no.
That hasn't noticed you. He's holding a vibro sword that he's pointing at the stormtrooper. And one thing that Shola and Mr. Beard immediately notice about this guy is, in spite of the color of his armor, the helmet he's wearing is clearly a clone trooper helmet.
What?
Other one. Oh,
It's
yes.
a black clone trooper helmet because his whole armor is black.
Damn.
And you hear him talking, and you know that he's a clone trooper from the sound of his voice. And he says, "Well, I'd say this was a successful field test." The stormtrooper is yelling at him, "You're not gonna get away with this!" And he just plunges his vibroblade into the stormtrooper's chest, killing him.
Oh, well, that was a wasted air. Oh my
Well
god.
then, no time like the present.
And
Lock and load.
they start to walk away, and you hear one of the stormtroopers like hollow communicator going off to be answered. It's up to you if you're going to confront them or not.
I'm actually slightly interested. I'm going to like hang in the corner and just like listen, since obviously he's got something going off. Just before I was going to pop out.
Yeah. Well, the stormtrooper that he just killed has a hollow communicator. That's
the stormtrooper that he killed has got a thing going off.
But the black armored clone trooper, signals to the other figure, "Let's leave, NK." And you hear
that's when I pop out.
What's clearly a droid voice say, "As you wish, Commander."
Oh my god.
Pop out, and 5 rounds rapid in his face.
Wait, what? You're gonna shoot at him? You don't even know if he has anything to do with the guy you're after.
Cloak guy, that's all I need to know.
Oh, okay, fuck it.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Gonna get killed.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to do that.
Oh.
Well, you set him up like he's supposed to be the guy, and now it's like, okay, well, this is
Now
weird,
it's too
but
late.
now it's time.
Well, this is gonna be a short campaign.
Yep.
Your blaster bolts get deflected, and you can tell he's a droid. You can tell he's a droid now, but he's also holding 2 red lightsabers.
Oh my god. Wait, can Nathan see this?
Yeah, everybody can see it because
Yeah.
the lightsabers are kind of very easy to spot in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like Nathan sees the lightsabers and something just goes off at him like a really bad memory, and he really clenches his fist and be like, "Shola, wait, Shola's there, right? Or no, she's not there.
She's there.
She's there, right behind you,
They're
or
like,
right beside you,
"Shola,
either way.
Shola, you better hold me or I'm gonna get myself killed, because I think that droid or whoever's there is involved with the Sith."
And I grab his hand or his wrist, and I pull him back to the alley, and it's like, and just look at the rest. We need to run. We can't win this.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah, we do get
and
it.
back away to
It's
the
like-
corner again, into the alley.
It's like,
Yeah.
even though Nathan's going through basically PTSD, he knows that if he tried to shoot him, he would definitely insta-die at that. So he's not stupid.
The the clone trooper looks at you and kind of tilts his head to the side and goes, due to the fact that I'm in a hurry, I'll forgive that you just randomly shot at us for no reason, since I don't have time to deal with you right now. And they proceed to walk away, but the holo communicator on the stormtrooper is still ringing.
I go and grab that.
All right.
You don't have much place to say right now. You'll be killed.
Yeah.
What were you thinking, bro? Seriously, you
Basically, he thought it looked like the guy from far away. He wasn't sure what's going on anymore.
Come on, you're a bounty hunter. You should have known better. Jesus.
I don't think there is a Jesus in Star Wars.
Okay. Sit spit.
Okay, so
Anyway,
Yeah,
I grab it, and hit the receive button.
there's a call comes in with a stormtrooper calling for help. Said that they've tracked down Fando Bit, but he set a trap for them. They weren't ready to deal with the fact that he has droids, and he's sending the coordinates to where he is.
Oh,
Perfect.
so that's the guy we're looking for.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yes.
God damn it.
Not the guy clad in black armor.
Yeah, not him.
Dude, what? I'm not even gonna question. Let's just move on.
Yes.
And we start hiking.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're
Run for it. Run.
They more or less the coordinates is an area out in the forest near town.
Mm.
All right. So, admittedly, I might have probably should have set that up better, so it was obvious that neither of them were the smuggler. But
I wasn't sure because cloaked hood, just because there's a glowy eye this time, doesn't mean that the hologram didn't originally have it when the picture was taken either. So,
at the same time, they took down 8 stormtroopers before you got there.
we could probably take 8 stormtroopers. I'm just saying. Some of us would get dinged up, but we could probably do
not
it.
that fast.
Well, maybe not that fast, but still.
All right, but I mean, the idea is that they're still important NPCs. You just weren't supposed to fight them.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's anyway. We're running to the.
Yeah, you're heading towards the coordinates. You get there. You're in the middle of the forest. You get to what is really a pretty chaotic mess. There's dead stormtroopers all over the place, and you're walking towards them when Mr. Beard notices that Shola's about to step on a landmine.
Oh. Okay. I guess since I noticed that, I'm going to try to tackle her or something to knock her out of the way or something like that.
Right. Yeah. So, she's not expecting you to tackle her. So you successfully tackled her, and she's probably freaking out because you tackled her.
Yeah, she's like, "What was that for?"
You're about to step on a landmine. You're welcome. So let's be careful in this area of landmines now.
Yeah, time to get the dice rolling.
Oh, goody.
So, you avoided that landmine, and as you get closer, you realize that landmines were probably what took out a good chunk of the stormtroopers.
I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I have an idea. We just throw the dead stormtroopers on wherever and see where the landmines are.
I throw a helmet.
Well, wouldn't it be better just to throw the whole body in or whatever? Or no, the body's like gone. Sorry.
They're still there, but they're already kind of blown to pieces. So,
Okay, I can
Yeah.
understand.
but you,
I felt actually better yet. Let's follow the trail of the already exploded stormtroopers.
Yeah, you get once you realize that the landmines are there, you get through relatively
Whose
easy.
phone is that?
Sorry, it's an
That's
alarm.
okay.
So you've successfully gotten past the landmines. You're pretty positive because you can, after noticing the first one, you could kind of tell where they were, and a sniper shot flies past you, missing narrowly, and you hear a man yell, "Damn it! Droids attack!"
Oh,
And you
no.
hear
Dude, oh my.
you hear two droid voices say, "Roger, Roger,"
Yeah.
as well as a much deeper
Oh,
one that
Clinker.
yells.
Oh, not Clinker.
A much
I was just
deeper one
asking-
yells, "Destroy!"
I was
Oh,
waiting.
what?
I was waiting for Beer going to say clankers.
So these droids walk out from behind a nearby boulder. Help with that one dragged.
Oh, super,
Oh, yay.
super Battle Droid. Ooh.
And
Yep.
you've now noticed Fando's ship in the back, and he's at long range. They're at medium range. He's
Ooh.
back by his ship.
That's
They're in between you and him.
okay. Time for
Oh.
initiative.
Yeah.
Yep. I guess we're going through them to get to him.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
good.
I was pretty
Yeah.
good. Damn,
Ooh, God. Woohoo.
I was getting good with high rolls, and that's the first time I got low.
Oh,
I got a 12 this
dude,
time.
Dude, don't jinx yourself.
Too late.
Oh my goodness. 17.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Oh.
Oh, the super battle droid rolled a 10 though, so.
looks like I'm gonna be the last one to go.
Yep.
Damn.
What the?
Okay, so everybody rolled.
Fandom.
Right? Mundus, Beard, Nathan. Yeah, everybody rolled.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Fando's actually gonna go first, even though he actually already just took a shot at you guys.
Oh, you bastard.
You bastard.
So, he let's see, who's he gonna shoot at? He'll shoot at Mundus.
Yeah, of course.
Tall target.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
And he hit with threat. That's okay.
I have a jammed screen where I can look up what you can spin with threat on.
Yeah, I also got a spending threat thing.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna do that. You
Okay.
get to you got hit for, let's see, because you have what, 5 soak.
Yeah.
His gun's doing 8 damage, so you took 3.
Okay.
Um,
It's not bad.
and I still can't believe he hit you with his, because he literally has no skill with the gun. He just uses base agility.
Oh, wow.
But
Wow.
but you because of the fact that he had 2 threat, you're getting a free maneuver in response. So not an attack, a maneuver, so you can move closer or take cover or
It's
start
still-
aiming at somebody.
I'll start aiming.
At one of the
you-
droids.
Yeah.
Which one?
Top one.
All right.
Hmm.
And it's the bottom one's turn.
Roger, Roger. Beep, 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 beep.
He's at medium range, so he's
Roger.
Rather.
shooting at Mr. Beard
Oh,
because,
of course.
because something
Bring it on.
because something about Mr. Beard just rubs this droid the wrong way.
Oh, of course.
I bet you
of course.
all of them do.
Oh,
The droid is probably having.
He got the
Flashback?
same roll.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, Jesus!
What? Oh.
Okay,
What the hell?
you have.
What?
Wait, your soak should be higher than that because we gave you armor. So
Yeah, I don't think I changed it though.
there, I changed it for you.
Vietnam War flashback.
Okay, so he's doing because his gun does 9 damage. He's doing
Oh my goodness.
4 because of your soak. And you're getting a free maneuver.
Okay. So I'm gonna look for cover.
Yeah. Okay. You leap behind a tree.
Okay.
Nathan.
Okay. I'm going to let's see. I am going to attack this. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I'm going to attack this droid.
All right.
You know, aim and shoot. Well, of course I can aim and shoot, not just like aim and then.
Yeah, because aim is your maneuver, not your action.
Oh, okay. So, what am I rolling?
Okay, you
Whoa. That music.
Just a second.
is-
Very, very fitting.
Ooh, XCOM. Ooh,
okay, so you're
Like I said, fitting.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got so 1 yellow, 2 green, 1 blue against 2 purple.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Pre-advantage.
So you didn't hit, but you got advantage, which we can use for something.
I could probably give a bonus out or whatever, like the last time.
We'll say that you gained a ranged defense until
Okay.
the end of until the end of your next turn,
Okay.
which makes it harder for them to hit you. Grow.
Oh, my
Matt?
turn. Obviously the hardest one to take down is going to be that middle guy, but also I believe I can hit the guy in the back, can't I? Because I'm long range.
Yeah, I believe you can shoot at him, but keep in mind it'll be harder to hit him because he's further away.
True.
He's got these droids blocking.
So
Yeah,
you know what? I'm going to do a hit cover, and then I'm going to attack the middle guy.
All right, so that's
Super Battle Droid.
Yeah,
right,
the super
so
battle
that's,
droid.
so that's 2 yellow and a green against 2 purple.
2 yellow and a green against 2 purple.
Yes. Oh!
Oh,
That's
Ow.
amazing. Okay.
twice in the same day.
All right, it is Shola's turn.
Alright, yeah, Shola's gonna shoot at this droid.
All right.
And so it'll be 1 yellow, 1 green, I believe, and 1
Yes.
purple.
Yeah, although are you aiming? Or are you taking cover? Anything with your maneuver?
I'm aiming.
Okay, so a blue as well.
Alright. And 1 purple?
2 purples because you're at medium range.
Oh, wait, I can't hit it. I have to move
Oh.
up.
Oh yeah, because you only got a holdout blaster.
So it's 1 purple.
1 yellow and 1 green against 1 purple if you're moving up.
Alright. Oh my gosh, I actually hit!
Dang.
Nice.
Okay, so
Well, you gotta wait till the soak, see if you actually did any damage.
what's the damage rating on your weapon?
Let me check. I think I wrote it down.
5.
5.
Okay, well, what's 2 advantage? We'll decide what that does real quick. You are damaging it. He's not going down, but you damaged it. So, we'll say that he gains a negative on his next check because you caught it. You didn't. Your shot didn't really penetrate his armor that well, but you got him in the eye.
Oh, okay. Roger. Roger. My eye.
Mr. Beard.
I am blind. My vision is
I'm
impaired.
gonna attack the top one as well.
All right, you're because you're already behind cover, so you're gonna aim as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim.
So 2 yellow, 1 green, a blue against 2 purple. You hit, and you screwed him up even worse. You can't.
Good. Yeah, because I'm using my heavy blaster.
Yes, because you got your damage is. He's actually dead.
There we go.
You did exactly enough damage to take him down.
Perfect. Oh gosh.
Curse you.
Super Battle Droids just saw you take down his buddy and else destroy.
Oh no.
Shoots at Mr. Beard.
Destroy.
Oh, good.
Destroy.
Wait, Super Battle Droids have the same high voice as the regular Battle Droids.
No, they don't. They got deep.
No, they got
very
deeper
good-
voice.
Yeah, deep voice.
Not only that, this one might have been modified.
No.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh!
Ow.
He's behind cover as well too. Damn it.
Ow.
Actually, wait a minute. I think I might have screwed that up. That was not supposed to be. That was not supposed to be 2. That was not supposed to be 2 yellows. It was supposed to be 2 greens and a yellow. So I'm gonna take away 2 of those success symbols and say he just did his regular damage,
Oh.
which would be
good.
7 minus your soak, so 2.
Oh, thank God.
Ah.
So he got you in the shoulder.
I'm like, is that all you got?
Mundus,
Yep.
you were aiming at the bottom one, weren't you?
Yes.
But you still got to maneuver, so you can't double up your aim. But you're already aiming at him. So are you gonna move closer or take cover before you shoot?
Yeah, take cover.
All right. So now you got what is it? 1 yellow, 3 green, a blue against 2 purple.
2 purple.
I'm gonna be surprised if you don't hit with all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
What the hell
were
is
saying.
What is going on tonight? Let's all.
I don't know.
You got 3 advantage, but so I gotta figure out something for you to do with that.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a extra defense till the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Fando. It's going to shoot at Mundus again.
Oh my God! What do you got? What do you got against him?
Well, usually most people when they're shooting at a target already, they're not going to suddenly change targets.
Yeah.
But you know, he's behind cover and just gained a defense from his advantage. So let's see. Yeah, he really failed.
Not only failed, he got more threat.
Yeah,
so.
he got three threat. So he not only did he miss you, but he actually was leaning on like a tree branch to take aim, and the recoil from the shot caused the branch to break, and he fell down on his face. So he has to spend his next turn getting back up.
Oh, I got a boo boo.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should be aiming. I should aim for him next time.
Did we all see that?
Yeah,
Yes.
you all saw him kind of fall on his face.
Oh man, it was such.
I just look at Grow as like, this is your bounty.
I so would have wanted.
Battle Droid takes a shot at Nathan.
Oh, okay. So it's like, try your best, boy. I got advantage. I probably just jinxed myself.
You're behind. I forgot. Are you behind cover as well?
Oh
no, you aimed. You aimed.
No,
I
you
aimed,
but you
right.
gave him an advantage, I believe, on.
Yeah, I aimed, but I'm not in
Good job,
cover.
yeah.
I do have the range advantage you gave me.
He got 1 success, so he's not doing extra damage. but he
Still
did
got
that.
hit.
That's still a lot of damage because of your soak isn't that high, so you took
Yeah,
6 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? Oh!
Oh my goodness! Out.
Ouchie.
Now would be a good time to go into cover.
Ow, 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 ow.
Nathan's turn.
Okay.
Speak
Keep in
of
mind,
the
you
devil.
you could also use your turn to get further away.
Hey,
Alright, so
that is an option.
I am going to go at the very back. I'll, like, just put it over here to go
Okay,
down
so
the
you move back to long range, or
back.
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now I can't do anything because
You can still
You
shoot,
still fire,
but
but
it'll
you're
be
gonna
harder
have
for
a
you
hard
to hit as
chance.
well.
Mhm.
All right, I guess I'll shoot the battle droid then.
Okay, so what you got? You got 3 agility. So yellow, 2 green against 3 purple, because you're at long range from them now.
All right, let's see how this goes. Another advantage? Oh my god.
Well,
Advantage.
you are an engineer.
Let's see. You're gonna have you add a bonus to the next allied target's turn attack. So grow.
yeah.
Go!
Advantage. I'm in cover, so that means this turn I'm gonna aim, and I'm still gonna attack the super battle droid.
Okay, so that's what you got. 2 skill in the gun thing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
2 yellows, a green, 2 blues against 2 purples.
If like helping to aim like Nathan just
I
suddenly
will-
pops
Boom.
up, like, let me help you aim.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So then you hit the super battle droid, right?
Yep.
With your 10 damage gun. So you 12. So the extra, it'd be 12 because of the extra successes. He's dead.
There we go.
Bam.
You did exactly the amount of health and damage.
Again!
He had.
Oh my god.
Because he had 7 health and you did 7 damage after the
Nice.
5 soak.
Nice.
Plop.
Yeah. Falls over. Shola's turn.
Shola's gonna shoot the final battle droid
Alright.
with it while aiming.
Okay, so a yellow, a green, a blue against 2 purple.
2 purple? Oh wait, no, she has to move up to get to the droid, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, because wait, didn't you move up already, or did you? do
Yeah,
something
yeah,
else?
I did.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
it's
already
1
did.
purple. It's
So
1
it's 1
purple.
purple.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Oh, nice.
Success. Okay.
Yay.
2 successes, so that makes your total damage 7 minus 4, so 3. So you knocked off one of his arms, but he's still holding his blaster with the other one.
I've been disarmed.
Call this a
Mr.
farewell
Beard.
to arms.
Or just
All right.
like
Yeah, I'm just gonna aim at that last.
All right, so,
So 2 yellow, 1
2
green.
yellow, 1 green, a blue against 2 purple. Yeah, he's
There-
dead. You fucking 4 advantage. There's not even a ruling for what to do when you get that. It's just-
Yeah.
you got him with a nasty shot right in the chest, causing the droid to just explode into pieces.
Uh,
Yeah, he's not even on the map anymore. There's nothing left
Just
of him.
gone.
yeah. Now Mundas
Um,
can have his revenge.
Fando is in the back and just goes shit.
Yeah. Get him.
He's
Get
like,
him.
I give up.
Oh.
No.
Drop your
No.
drop
the
your
score-
weapon.
Wait.
The scorekeeper. Damn it! The scorekeeper demands a kill.
Mundus, drop your weapon. Drop your weapon.
It's kind of like I'm just gonna let you guys decide as a group whether you want to let him surrender or not.
Oh, Mundus.
Well,
I
we
want
get the same amount dead or alive.
Mm-hmm. And
I
I looked to
There's
In
something.
my defense, he shot first.
Grow looks to Mundus. He's easier to take around when he's dead.
And I was like, you can kill him later, but can I check something first?
I know we can kill him later, but we can get information out of him now.
Oh wait, Ozzie,
Right.
did you move my character token?
Yeah, because your strain bar was off the screen.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Uh,
Can I?
are you guys seriously good? shooting him.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna move forward to him, try to take the rifle from him, and lower his hood down and take a good look at him.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume the fight's over, because regardless of what you do, he's kind of not actively defending himself right now.
All right.
No.
We'll deal with him later. Don't worry.
Hold on.
No, I know how good two shoes work.
Hold your battle instinct. Grab a pair of tissues. Okay.
Wait a second.
There's nothing to do with battle instincts. You literally insult the scorekeeper.
Oh my god.
I'm like, you can hunt him down later when we're done. It'll be more fun.
Okay, so he surrenders and he lowers his hood. Is there something specific you're looking for?
Does he look like anyone I know, or is it just?
No, he's just some guy as far as you can tell. And although you do notice that now that you're closer, you do notice that there's also a broken down droidica behind him.
Oh god.
It's not functional. It's been destroyed already. But
Jesus. That would.
So you know very well why there's no living Imperials still.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my rifle aimed at him.
Yeah.
Like he goes. So what do you want? What do you want?
Where's the cargo that you took from Asmodeus? Asmodeus.
Morgan.
Morgan.
He goes. It's on the ship, along with the last person that came for me.
You bastard.
He like I said, his ship's literally right behind him, and now that you're closer, you can tell that it crash landed into the forest.
Yeah, we're exactly on the ship.
Gro just ordered you guys to keep an eye on him while he checks the ship for the cargo.
I just said
Hold on.
I literally say I have my rifle right against him.
Mm-hmm. And I'm leading you to it, and I'm gonna check for the cargo first before I kill him.
Well, why don't we make him do it in case if he tries to mislead us?
Oh, but if like we get him into the ship, he could do something, you know.
That's why you keep him here. I'm going in to check the cargo. Something happens, you put a bolt in his head.
I just roll my eyes and to Nathan and just go and say to Gro, "Got it," and just kick him down to his knees.
And I walk into the ship and I have a look around.
Right down to his knees.
Yeah, I think he was already on the ground still.
So is anyone aside from Gro going into the ship?
I suggest Nathan.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, you go in the ship.
Go, Gro.
Okay.
In case
we're going to go into the ship. Matter of fact, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, you come with me into the ship, and we're going. And if we get any nasty doors or little traps, you can hopefully be able to deprogram them.
Okay.
Okay, so you enter the ship, and you're trying to find your way to the cargo hold, and you get to a point where you see there's one ladder going up and one ladder going down. You know from you've seen this ship design before. You know the cargo hold's downstairs, but you hear a droid voice from upstairs yell, "I've got you now, Fando!" Ah! The droid falls out of from up above, lands face down on the ship floor, and he goes, "Ow!"
Oh, I
meant to do that.
I put one hand over to Gro, not like on his face, whatever. I'll be like, and I have my blaster. I'll be like, all right, let's take it slow. Let's don't shoot him on sight. Maybe this droid is friendly.
And as you get a better look at him, you realize that he's a battle droid wearing a duster and a cowboy hat.
Wow!
Nice.
Holy.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Roger one.
Nathan just goes like.
You also notice that he's missing an arm, and there's a bunch of busted up droids around here too.
So you can replace him.
He gets up and sees you and goes, "Wait, you're not Fando."
No, we're not. We're holding him hostage over. If you want to go see. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys.
He says, actually, you better come with us. We don't want you to just get shot up if you're not going to be working for him.
Okay.
Because more than likely, if he goes bounding outside right now, he might end up getting a whole bunch of trigger fingers shot in his direction.
Right.
Okay. Sorry, guys. What happened? Like, I was just away for a second.
I basically told the droid that he should stick with the two of us for the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if he goes outside,
So
he
he
might
doesn't.
get shot by somebody
He's likely to get shot if he goes outside right now.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like, all right. So, what's next?
The cargo holds downstairs.
I was gonna say you're trying to find us.
What to say? We're going to go downstairs.
Okay. So we're going
You go downstairs. You find two big crates of spice that you know for a fact belong to Asmorgan is down here.
All right, that's some of it.
The droid parts container has actually been busted open, and about half of them are gone.
He's gonna be pissed about that, but he can take this out of this guy's ass later.
Yeah. You know, Roger 1 introduces himself, and because he notices you're looking at the crates. He goes, "Oh, I'm pretty positive he used some of those parts to get those droids outside working."
Really?
He goes, and boy, was that droidica a problem, which is why I don't have an arm anymore.
Well, maybe if we have the time, I can get a replacement for you.
He goes, maybe.
Not very happy at the missing parts, but we'll take what we got, and starts to box up what's left.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's box them up.
Yeah, and you basically you also notice that there's a couple speeder bikes in here that you could easily attach lifts to get the parts out.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You
We
know
have
what I'm gonna
lifting mechanisms. Excellent.
You know what I'm gonna do? Is that can you bring those out?
Yeah, it's like I would imagine like one get the speeder bikes out, one just goes.
First things first, we're using them to get the shipments back to our ship.
Yeah, but one is probably gonna go circles around everywhere. It's like I just want to have my fun, man.
Right.
So after a little bit of setup, how about oh gosh, actually that's a good question. Which does Nathan have any ground driving?
Let's see. Let me check for you. Well, let's see. I got astrogation.
It would be
Planetary.
power piloting.
Right.
No, I got nothing.
Well, both of us have nothing. This is going to be interesting.
Well, Mundus has it, and
I was gonna say just come back out and tell me, and
I guess we're going to have to go upstairs and ask someone else if they can drive it.
Don't worry, guys. I'll put it in the.
But in the meantime, before we
later.
come back up, we just make sure that we got what we can get out of the stuff we came here for and get it onto the speeders for now, and then head back up.
all right. So you head back out. Obviously, everybody notices there's a battle droid following you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and everyone's reactions are.
Why is it wearing a cowboy hat?
Yeah, why is it wearing a duster and?
What the?
Basically, he just says he came with them.
When it hears Mr. Beard talk,
Oh no!
it looks at him and goes, "Wait a minute. You're a clone trooper. We're like battle brothers."
No, we're not.
Nathan can't help but laugh his ass off at that comment.
You hear from Shola this.
Nope. You wish. You're just a clank.
He walks over. He walks over to one of the battle droids you already defeated. Puts his foot down on its chest, grabs its right arm, and just rips it off.
Oh, it's like, you sure you don't want me to just attach it to you, right? You're just gonna put it on yourself?
He says, hold on a sec. You see, he jams the arm into the socket where his previous arm used to be, and you see him pull a tiny crab-like droid out of his pocket and places it on his shoulder, and it starts attaching it for him.
Oh, it's like, yeah, Nathan's curious and asks, like, curiously, of course, like, what is that?
He goes, it's a repair droid that somebody gave me. I don't really know how it works, but I know it works.
Very nice, very nice.
Okay, so what's the scoop? Can I shoot him yet? Did you find the stuff? What's in there?
Gro can explain.
Basically explains that everything's there, although there's a bunch of droid parts missing, and then points to the droids that we've seen destroyed all over the place.
So we basically just destroyed half of the goods we were supposed to bring back.
Maybe about quarter.
Roger 1 says, well, if any good parts that are still in them could easily be salvaged.
Yeah.
Not the one that I exploded.
He looks at that one and goes, yeah, not that one.
Well, hopefully as Morgan will be...
Oh, you should have taken the battle droid arm and that little hand cannon laser blaster.
Girl just asks now who's gonna help me pick all these up and take them down to the basement.
It's like Dave would be like, I'll try.
You don't know how to pilot, though.
I don't think the little engineer is going to be able to lift these things.
I was going to say, aren't you guys say there's speeders down there? You haven't said.
We don't got no planetary piloting. So
I was more of the opinion we just take the good parts that we can right from the battlefield down into the ship right now. But
Roger 1 offers to help.
I would help.
Pretty good help. I mean, he doesn't seem to be shooting us.
I want to ask, what's his name? Ask Morgan or no, ask Morgan. Yeah, the bounty guy.
Fando.
Fando. Why did you kill 2 slaves of the Imperials?
He goes, does that really matter?
Oh.
Nope, just curious.
Okay, we'll give you back to the Empire. Next day.
He says, well, the Empire got in the way of one of my previous jobs, so I was in a bad mood, so I broke into one of their governor's houses and was planning to steal some of his stuff. While I was in there, I figured, hey, I'll free some of his slaves to piss him off, but then they expected me to help them and get them to safety, and that was too much trouble, so I just shot him.
Can I just blunt trauma knock him out from the blow behind him?
Oh my God.
Please, just one shot. Just
So
one.
please just shoot him in the leg or something to piss him. Well, not piss him
No,
off.
I don't want to piss him off. I don't want to bleed him out. I just want to club him on the head and knock him out.
Remember, there's no... Unless you cut their arms off or something.
Break his leg.
A blaster bolt's just gonna, the blaster bolt's not gonna make it bleed. It just burns.
Still, knock on the head.
I'm just gonna assume that Gro, before anyone else really said anything, Gro just knocked him out after hearing that story from him.
It's like, good, because he was really starting to tick me off.
Yeah,
You guys want to kill him? Like, keep killing him.
He's a legit scumbag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I just kept wondering.
Now that he's knocked out, do we want to kill him or do we want to tie him up and just let him get his just desserts?
Let me kill him. Come on. I need at least one. I need something for the scorekeeper.
That's one vote for kill.
You can cut off an appendage or something.
Oh, wait, what?
Well, no matter. Like, the Empire wants him dead or alive, so if you're going to turn him in, it doesn't really matter what condition he's in.
It's like,
I say you can go ahead and rough him up, and we can turn him in and let him, suffer there as well too, because the Empire will make.
He'll probably die anyway, so.
Oh gosh.
I'm-
But this is what my character
Wow,
would
a lot
say.
of indecisive people and
I just
one
wanna
call for
him.
kill.
So
I just want to shoot him in the head.
I
Keep me alone.
understand.
What does Shola want to do?
Oh yeah, Shola.
Well, Shola's like
There's no
not
way in the
big
back.
on the whole killing thing, so I am saying that in air quotes. But it's like because she was in the order, so it's like, there are probably alternate ways in killing him. You could just tie him up on a rope with a tree and then use him as pinata.
Well, we still need to bring them. We still need to bring them back afterwards.
We still need to bring
for the
evidence
reward.
back
Yeah.
that we got him.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
we-
Well, at least if you want the reward from the Empire. As far
Yeah.
as Morgan's concerned, he just wants his shit back.
Yup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just want to give something. I just wanted to give something to my deity.
How about this? Mundus, you shoot him. I'll take it off his head. That'll be enough evidence for the Empire. We can get a reward from the Empire, and we don't have to deal with his ass. And we can take all the stuff that we can back to the guy who gave us the job in the first place, and get some more money.
Done. I immediately you just hear a
Immediately
blaster,
shoot him.
You just immediately hear a blaster bullet, and you see a whole wound in his head.
Oh no, he doesn't scream.
No, he doesn't scream, he's already
Yeah,
knocked
he's
out.
kind of unconscious, so he doesn't know that he's dead.
No, he's
No, he's dead.
And Roger One goes, "Well, I guess that settles that."
I guess I'm gonna walk away from this. Not look.
I forgot. It was what weapon was he carrying?
Some sort of sniper rifle.
It was a very crappy sniper rifle.
Okay.
Because, like, out of character, he's not a skilled combatant. He mainly relied on his smarts.
Right. Anyway, after
So-
I do this, after I shot him in the head, I walk away a couple feet and send my, my, I forget what the Tradoshans call it, but my sending to the scorekeeper.
With that
Prayer
done,
type thing.
I pull out a nice big piece of cloth, lay it over the guy's head, and then you hear snap, and I'm done. And we'll tie it up.
Oh, yeah, Nathan is like,
Okay,
And then just
Mountain.
tie it up.
You just hear this. Is he dead yet? Can we go now?
It's like, yes,
Yeah,
he's-
I strap my weapon back and head into the ship.
It's like, yes, he's dead, and you do not want to know how we're going to bring in evidence.
Just hold up the little. I just hold up the little basket that's bound up at the top.
I just walk up and I see the body with the head. Really, guys, you didn't cover this up.
Oh, it's like you didn't have to see.
Yeah, it's like, well, you're basically saying don't look at the head the Wookiee's got, but body without a head sitting there.
Well, you didn't need to walk up to here. You could have just stayed where you put.
The Wookiee would point out to Nathan that the body's just kind of sitting there, and he doesn't need a full body.
Oh my
Right.
god.
And he just takes this little wrapped bundle and hangs it off his belt.
It's not before long you suddenly hear me scream from the ship. Yes!
Oh yeah, baby.
Points.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'm like life day came early.
All right, this is the point where I think we're going to start wrapping it up because
Okay.
because
I assume we'll do off screen. We'll just do the whole collecting any other parts that are decent and packaging everything back up.
I was
and-
gonna say we could probably just role play or
you can
we could probably pick it up with us leaving with everything. Yeah.
yeah,
exactly.
we'll pick it up
Yeah.
with you leaving the ship and
Right.
stuff.
I can.
So actually,
Oh.
the first I'll discuss that later.
I got me a new speeder.
So I guess that's gonna be it for the stream then.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for watching, everybody on the stream. We'll catch you all later.
Later.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye bye.
Yep.